Teresa Feit, Chief Nursing Officer and Vice President of Patient Care Services here at Stoughton Hospital. The renovation project entails a new emergency room and urgent care, a new 2-bay ambulance garage, laboratory services, physician clinic space, and our day surgery ambulatory infusion center.
The primary challenges on this project were the plan and coordination and phasing that had to take place. Before this project began, we received a list of concerns from the owners regarding the rooms that had to stay occupied, the areas that were critical to the function of the hospital. And in doing so, J.P. Cullen developed a plan to be able to address these concerns. Every good project starts with a good plan. So we initially set up a phasing plan to address the owner's concerns. How Cullen was going to go about keeping specific rooms of the hospitals open, making sure that we were meeting the hospital's needs for minimum room spaces on the project, and being able to stay in constant communication with them. We understood the critical nature of the timing of the emergency department turnover and what that would mean to the hospital. By focusing on a date of completion, we were able to give them the project when it was expected with no delays in the overall schedule. We'll continue this focus through the future phases of the project, delivering on all of our commitments and promises on the project.
The demolition and destruction of the hospital is very difficult to mitigate, and J.P. Cullen has worked with us very responsive to any issues we have had with not only the noise, but dust levels, the smells and fumes. A couple things that, we're concerned about the exhaust smell, so they put in CO detectors for us so we could monitor that. If they were going to be doing something that was very loud, they would alert us to it so staff would know. If they were working on something that was causing a lot of vibrations in the building or something, and we had a concern with surgery or something, we call them up and say, hey, we can't do it. So they would stop what they're doing and they would pick another time to do it. As far as noise next to areas, they put up temporary walls and put in a sound insulation in there. And it just, if anything came up that was an issue that we saw was an issue, they would stop what they're doing at that time and then correct it. It's not like it's, oh, can you give us another hour and we'll be done? It was like, okay, we'll stop it, figure it out, and then move forward. So that was really good.
On the outside of the building, there's a large precast facade, large pieces. The largest one weighed up to 20,000 pounds. And on the back side of those big pieces was active patient spaces. So we had to devise a different method to safely get it off of there and not disrupt the operation. To have a custom fabricated and engineered piece for a large end loader made, and we bolted that onto the precast and was able to have total control of it so it didn't swing or hit into the building. The biggest challenge by far was maintaining the current operation while building around it and making sure that patient safety was maintained at all times and we didn't disrupt any operational aspects of the hospital. And interfacing with the owner, the hospital, to make sure that we're not parking equipment or deliveries in the way of where they're bringing patients in, or if they have special considerations, non-surgery days or critical surgery days where we can't be loud. So just basically daily coordination of all the stakeholders of the project on site is my role here.
But overall, very conscientious. I mean, I just very impressed by him taking care of issues that you might have or problems, and being informative. I mean, letting me know what's going on, and inviting me to be involved in everything from the coordination meetings or any other meetings that would be coming up. Sometimes I wonder if he's like, looks at his phone, oh, he's calling me again, but he never has been that way. So it's worked out really well, and we've kind of bantered back and forth a little bit. So it's got a very good working relationship as far as getting the project done, but then it's been kind of on a personal level too. I mean, we can go back and forth a little bit on just a little bantering back and forth. So it's been very good. It's been fun to have the young guy in here kind of put some life back into the construction for me. So that was.
We believe the project will benefit our community in that there will be increased privacy for our patients and their families, more interactions for the families to be involved with the patients given the increased room size, and overall just very pleased with the efficiency we'll be able to provide our community in the future.